She didn't win the Nobel Prize for it. Tsung-Dao Lee and Yang won the Nobel Prize, and it really should have been a three-part Nobel Prize. And it's a real shame. It's the one that almost every physicist agrees,
Right.
like without a doubt. Yang and Lee, they propose a revolutionary idea. They write up a paper and they actually talk about certain experiments that you could do to maybe find out if beta decay is different in the mirror world.
Yes.
They contact Chen-Chung Wu, an experimental physicist at Columbia. She's one of the great experimental physicists of the 20th century. And she was basically the expert in the entire world about beta decay and beta decay spectroscopy. Wu comes up with this ingenious experiment. She gets cobalt-60, which is an isotope of cobalt. Okay, they're going to wait for the cobalt-60 to decay into nickel-60. So notice the atomic number has remained the same, which means what's happened is a neutron has turned into a proton. So if I've created a positive charge and I started at 0, I need to create a negative charge to balance it out. So this is a process of beta decay. Okay, this is something that has to do with the weak nuclear force. Okay, the question is the electron that gets spit out, does it have a preferred orientation?
This goes back to our right-handedness, left-handedness thing.
Exactly. All of the electrons came out from the back. Left and right-handedness is something that the universe does care about. Who should have won that Nobel Prize? People like Pauli were pissed off about it. Wigner was pissed off. Like everybody in the community was like, what are you guys doing that you didn't give it to Wu? It might be because she was a woman, probably. Honestly, back then in the 1950s at the time.
Yeah.
Probably. It's so unfortunate because you know, it's like clear and obvious how big of a deal this is, right?
We need VAR for the Nobels.
Yeah.
Because that was a clear and obvious error by the officials at the
Yeah,
time.
this was in December. She, you know, took off her holidays.
Yeah.
She canceled her holidays to do this experiment because she knew how big it would be. Right. In January, when all of the results came out, even before the paper was published, everyone in the physics community was talking about it. They were writing letters to each other. It was by telegram. The paper was under peer review, but it spread like the new gospel.
Yeah.
That parity is no longer a rule in the universe.
Which is a big...
That's a big
That's
deal,
a big
dude.
deal.
That's a big deal.
That's
because
a very
parity
big deal.
had that pedestal that was the same as
energy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like imagine
And
if
now
someone
all of
rolled
a
up the it's like, oh, the conservation of energy
Energy
actually
is not a thing.
It's not a thing. Like,
yes,
like,
that would be like, yo, what are you talking
What are you
about?
talking about? It would be a huge.
Yeah, it spread like wildfire across the world, you know, through the telegrams. So it's really unfortunate that she didn't win the Nobel Prize.